Everybody, welcome to March STEM program for the Rebecca M. Arthurs Library. I have four wonderful assistants with me today. I have my daughter Melanie.
Hi.
My son Vincent. My son Dominic.
Hi.
And my other daughter Penelope.
Hi, everybody.
And we are going to be talking about rainbows and colors and color theory and all kinds of little experiments in here for you guys to do today. So, do any of you guys know what a primary color is?
Yeah.
Dominic, I saw you raise your hand. What's a primary color? Yellow. Yellow is an example of a primary color. Are there any other primary colors?
Yeah.
Melanie?
Red and blue, and also a primary color is two colors put together to make it.
No, that's a secondary color. However, red and blue are the other two colors in primary colors. There are three primary colors. Vincent, can you recap for us? What are the primary colors? We've got
Red, yellow,
and
blue.
that's right. And what Melanie was talking about is actually what a secondary color is. Can any of you tell me what a secondary color is? Well, let's ask them and see if we find out. Do you guys know what a secondary color is?
It's two colors mixed together.
From a primary color, yes. So, for example, red and yellow make
Green.
orange. And yellow and blue make green. And red and blue make no, purple. That's right. So before we get into too much more color theory, let's go ahead and start with some of our experiments. So one of the ones I'm working on is making a rainbow with capillary action. So back here, I have these guys making their own rainbows. Very good, Vincent. Good job, Melanie, Penelope, Dominic. All right, they're already on a roll. Do you guys know what capillary action is? Do any of you know what capillary action is? Okay, well, capillary action is actually water using something to climb up, basically. So it is going to use this paper towel to climb through. So it's going to use water to climb through the paper towel, and then it's going to make our colors grow and touch each other. So let's go ahead and do an example of that as they start their rainbows and see if we can grow a rainbow.
I see the purple moving.
Now, as this rainbow starts to grow for us, I'll go ahead and turn it this way so we can see. I'm going to continue talking because another experiment we have for you guys is making your own rainbow through primary colors. The first color of the rainbow is red. Very good. So in our first cup here, we're going to put 20 drops of red. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Now, in our last cup, because what color makes purple?
Blue and yellow.
Blue and red. That's okay. Very good. Blue and red. So we're going to need red in our last cup, even though red is not a primary or a color at the end of the rainbow. So let's go ahead and put our 20 in there. Very good. And then we're going to skip orange because we're only using primary colors to make our rainbow. So that means we need to make what color in our third spot?
Yellow.
Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 yellow drops of food coloring. And then green is a secondary color, so we're going to skip that one as well. And our fifth color is going to be blue. Are you guys ready to count to 20 with me again?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I ran out of blue. I'll be right back. Thank you guys for waiting so very patiently. I am so sorry about that. I should have checked my food coloring. Good thing I have extra. So what number did we leave off?
7.
All right, we'll start with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Whew. That was a lot of counting. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to make these turn into our secondary colors. Any ideas? Penelope?
To make orange meaning yellow and red.
That's right. So how can we make red and yellow go into this cup?
We can either put food drops in it together, or we can dump some of the water into it.
Well, we could do that, but what action have we just recently talked about that might help us get to pull these colors and make it into this color? Yes?
Maybe we could do 10 drops of yellow and 10 drops of red in the same cup.
Well, that's very good actually, because secondary colors are equal parts of two primary colors. However, what action have I been talking about? Vincent, do you know?
Yeah.
What is it?
Red and green mixed together to make turquoise.
Okay. Penelope?
So we put one of the paper towels in it.
Right, and what's the paper towel going to do?
Make the two of the colors reach together.
Okay, and then hopefully mix one. So I'm going to do this first one here and see if we can do that. Now I'm going to give you guys each a paper towel, and you're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to fold it in half again.
Thank you.
Very welcome. And have you guys been checking in on our rainbow that we've been growing? How neat. Some colors are starting to connect. As you can see, the red is already hopping over. So, all right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cut it in half. So you fold it in half long ways, and then, yes, then you will fold it in half again. And so that it's not too long, what you guys are going to do is you're going to cut it in half. So Penelope, go ahead. Very good. Keep going. Go in a little bit further, maybe. Very good. Go ahead and pass the scissors down. Go ahead and bring over part of your piece. And just like that, we'll add it in our red and our yellow. So now we need to put yellow and blue to make what color of the rainbow?
Green.
Green. Very good. You will get to go up here, okay? We need yellow here to go into this cup. So we'll put a yellow in there. All right. And then you can put your blue into here. Very good. Go ahead. All right. And now Dominic, come on over.
The blue was reaching up so fast.
Well, that's a really good observation. I wonder if blue is a very saturated color. It makes it easier for it to travel. Okay. So the last color of the rainbow that we're going to make is purple. Actually, a real rainbow is indigo and then violet. But because of today's society, we all just say purple. So go ahead and, oh goodness, that's only in half once. And then in half again. Go ahead. Dip them in like that. And then go ahead and dip these two in. All right, very good. And look at this. Some of our colors are already touching. We have got purple and blue. Green is starting, and we almost have red and yellow and orange. Pretty soon.
Blue is already upstairs.
Yes, it is.
Yellow.
So as you're waiting for this activity to grow a rainbow, you can do some other fun activities. Like if you guys have any of these droppers laying at home, or you can use like a spoon or even a pencil or a paintbrush. Penelope, do you want to go grab a little paintbrush? I didn't bring one of those over. We could do that as well. And over there in the corner up by the sink. You want to drop more in? Yes, I'm going to do that here with these. Here are some droppers. Penelope's getting some paintbrushes. Would you like a dropper or a paintbrush?
How many paintbrushes?
Paintbrush. Okay. Just one or two should be fine. All right, so I'm going to pass out more paper towels. And very good. Well, you want to drop, you're going to tie dye a paper towel. So we have Bounty paper towels, and they have this like fun diamond design on them, if you guys can see that there, and like little dots and stuff. So you could try putting your dots and your drops and all that stuff and make a pattern, or you could just tie dye it, which is what I like to do because I think colors are cool when they mix. So what you're going to do is you're going to suck up some of these colors, and you're just going to use the dropper and try to mix your own colors and make, you might have to go around to the other side, a beautiful painting. See? So here's a paintbrush. Oh, sure. And then here's a dropper, and there's another paintbrush, so you guys can try both out, okay? And we can go ahead and make as our rainbows start to grow. Very good. Another thing that you can do as you guys are waiting is if you have any coffee filters at home, you could do two different ways. You can color a design on there real quick. And then you can use your dropper and take clear water, drop it on there, and see if it turns it into, I guess it's hard to pick that up, but as you can see, it starts to run. Or you could just paint or drop on a blank one and try to tie dye one of those too, because it also works with capillary action. Can you guys think of any other things that you can use for capillary action? Penelope, you were talking, honey. What is it? Oh, okay. Do you think we could use anything else for capillary action?
I feel like we could use crayons.
Okay, crayons are actually wax-based, which is water repellent. So those wouldn't work as well, which is why we're using washable markers today. And food coloring. This is mainly clear water, it may not. So it is time for me to take my rainbow out and see how well it grew. Do you guys see that? How awesome. It grew. So cool. The whole thing grew. Now it does look like blue and green are kind of more saturated colors, and they kind of bled out more, and they definitely went in. Let's go ahead and try Vincent. Let's try yours. This is what Vincent's looks like before. Now we'll see what it looks like after. Do you want me to add it in? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if you notice a little bit of an issue with it taking the color, try cutting off a little bit more of the paper towel so it has less distance to travel. and see if you can add it in that way.
Hold on, I just thought of something. Can I please have another paper towel?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
That's awesome. Just go ahead and sit them right up there to dry. And let's hope that cutting these shorter will help us get these colors. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and show them away. What's that?
I like tie-dye too. Yeah, I would have another paper towel too.
Absolutely.
Hey, where's mine?
Here you go, Dominic.
Thank you.
I'm going to add just a little bit more water to these just to make sure the level is high enough. Sometimes with this scientific process, you have to trial and error until you really find what works better. Or in this case, best. So once we've created our tie-dye art pieces and our rainbow has fully grown together, we'll catch back up with you. So it was only just a few minutes and we put in a new rainbow, and this is what Vincent's looked like after he was done. So as you can see, his squiggly lines started to grow through, but it wasn't as much color as it started to like saturate less in color. It was less saturated, I suppose. It started to fade out. Basically, the water watered it out. And we clipped these a little bit shorter, and we added extra water into the ones with the color in it. And it seems that it's already starting to mix the colors in, as you guys can see. So we'll let that go on a little bit longer. We made a couple more art pieces. Do you guys want to go ahead and show? Those are looking good. Vincent, when you make it back over, you go ahead and show us as well. And then color theory quick reference guide is actually really neat. So there are such thing as warm colors and cool colors, and they represent different things as far as like how you match colors, complementary colors, and even titerary colors. Yes, Dominic, what's that?
I made a hand.
Oh, nice. You put your hand on there and did it around it? Look at that. That's cool. Can you tell everybody how you did that?
I squeezed some of the red out and then the yellow and then pushed it into the paper towel with my hand.
Okay, so you put the color in there and then you pushed it and squished out some of that water and it made an imprint with your hand?
Yeah.
Well, that's really color. So in 1776, there was the first color wheel. And then in 1810, there was another color wheel. And then today, this is what our color wheel looks like, the one in the middle. A color circle based on red, yellow, and blue is traditional in the field of art. Sir Isaac Newton developed the first circular diagram of colors in 1666. Since then, scientists and artists have studied and designed numerous variations of this concept. Differences of opinion about the validity of one format over another continue to provoke debate. In reality, any color circle or color wheel which presents a logically arranged sequence of pure hues has merit. So, primary colors, 3 colors. What are they? Red, yellow, and blue. Very good. And secondary colors are 2 primary colors mixed together. So red and yellow make, yellow and blue make, and blue and red make, and those are all secondary colors. And then every other color in between there is past that. All right, well, we're going to keep on tie-dyeing. That looks beautiful. I hope you guys have some good ideas for this weekend and have a lot of fun. Send me some pictures. Let me know what kind of creations you made or how your rainbow turned out. Let me know if you changed anything and it worked better or worse for you. And until next month, goodbye.